There were some really interesting moments in the movie because there's so much. The film, because of the nature of the beast, there are so many unexpected things that just would happen, you know. For one, at the very end of the movie, when I lead this big charge down the hill to, you know, rescue the soldiers, we had been preparing for that shot since early morning, and it was a very big scene, 1,500 extras, all 35 cast members, so there was a lot of pressure on everyone at that point. And we were getting ready to run down the dunes to make this big charge. And of course, because we couldn't show footprints on the dunes, we were waiting for first the explosives to be set, and then the 35 dune sweepers, which I've never encountered in another call sheet before, but we had 35 people sweeping the dunes to make them pristine. And then we started this big charge on action, and they were told through the bullhorns to follow Kasuf, and I had to put my hand up because all the 1,500 extras didn't know who the hell Kasuf was or didn't care, you know. They were there for them, you know. And they said, follow him. And then someone else said, no, run to the cameras. So there was a little confusion in terms of what they were supposed to do. Now, of course, we had 6 cameras lined up at the bottom. They wanted to make sure they got this on every angle. And they went, action, and I led this charge, and we started running down the hill, and the hill was a lot steeper than I thought, and I was running. I started out pretty fast. Of course, I was playing someone who was much older than me, but, you know, with all that energy being pumped up, and you hear 1,500 people behind you yelling and screaming, and they were like running down, and we were ready to kick ass, and I started running faster, and then I got faster and faster, and because the hill was pretty steep, and all of a sudden, I pulled my hamstring, and I just felt it pop, but with that momentum going, I just kept going, and then I realized the explosions didn't go off. I thought, whoa, now what do we do? And I just kept going. We finished, and they didn't set off the explosives because apparently what was happening behind me was these 1,500 extras. We all started to run down the hill like they were behind me and going to, you know, back me up. And then there's this whole section here that went running off to the wrong camera, you see, and it looked like they were deserting Kasuf, you know, it's like, you're on your own. So it was cut. But meanwhile, of course, I'd torn my hamstring, and someone went running to Dean Devlin, the producer, and said, Erick tore his hamstring. Like, it was a huge thing. Dean, without missing a beat, goes, good, he'll run slower next time. And I did indeed run slower next time.